I used to think you had to be rich to travel. Spoiler, you really don't. In this video I want to talk about some myths that I used to believe when it comes to traveling, and maybe you recognize a few of them. The first one is you have to be rich to travel. You don't. It all depends on you and your budget. Yes, you can spend thousands in one vacation, but you really don't have to. Just find like some simple, nice ways to save some money. Go to the supermarket to buy some food instead of going to a high-end restaurant. Or don't book the 5-star hotel. Just book a nice cheap Airbnb, maybe a little bit outside of the city. You will find so many ways to save money and you don't have to spend so much. For years I wanted to go to the US. I mean, it's the US. Who don't want to go there? And I never did it. I never even looked how much the flights were because I was like, oh no, it's too expensive. I can never afford the flight. I shouldn't go there. Until I did, and I was actually quite surprised how cheap the flight was. So you don't have to be rich to travel. The next one is it's dangerous to travel alone, especially as a woman. I didn't travel always alone. Sometimes I'm with another person, but sometimes I travel alone. And let me tell you, I was so surprised how friendly people are and how helpful. When you're a stranger in their country, most of them are really excited that you're there, that you want to see the city, the country, experience the culture, so they are more than welcome to help you. And I've never once had like bad experience. Yes, they are dangerous countries. Yes, as a woman there are countries where it might not be the best idea to go alone or to go into certain areas. Of course, sometimes you still have to take some precautions, but it's not nearly as scary as I thought it would be. Okay, the next one for me personally was always so stressful. I thought you need to see everything in one trip. And you know, we Europeans, most of the time when we go on vacation, we walk 25-30,000 steps per day because we want to see everything. And while it's nice, I'm not a person. I want to relax, I want to enjoy, I want to not come back from a vacation be like, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out, I need to rest. And once I realized I don't have to see everything, it's more about getting a feeling about the city, the country, and enjoying and doing the things I want to do and enjoy the food and live in the moment. My vacations were so much better, let me tell you. So don't stress. You can always come back if you like it, you know? If you don't speak the language, you'll struggle. Yes, there are some countries where it might be a little bit more difficult when the people there don't speak English very well, and trust me, I also went to countries like that where I struggled, but you have Google Translate. So it's really easy, you just type in and the other person knows what you want to tell them. So it's not as stressful as it was. Maybe a while ago, before all the internet stuff, it was more difficult, but now it's really easy. When you go to the supermarket, you can just scan with Google Translate on the camera option, and then you can just scan what you're buying. I had that in Vietnam because I don't speak Vietnamese. And also people want to help. And I guess the most mind-blowing myth for me was that everything is how the media portrays it to be. Because trust me, it's not. It's completely different. I had so many prejudices when it came to certain countries like Qatar or even China or some, I don't know, Vietnam. Like so many things. I thought it's like, it's dangerous, they are like underdeveloped, the people are poor and there's nothing to see and everybody is rude and you won't have a good time and whatnot. And reality is, it's always different. It never is the way the media portrays it to be. And I guess when you travel a lot, you will have the same experience. And just because you hear some bad stuff in the media, it doesn't have to be always that true. Or maybe it's a little bit over exaggerated. They leave out the good stuff, you know? For me, it's really important to make my own picture, to go to a country and see it for myself. Yes, of course, there are some countries where right now I wouldn't want to go. I hope that changes. There are so many countries, so many beautiful countries, and I wouldn't trust everything you see on the media. So make your own picture and just be open-minded and give other countries a chance. Don't always go to the same places, just experience more and Maybe you will love a country where you always thought, oh my gosh, I will never go there. For example, I was in Qatar, and I mean, with the World Cup, we all heard all those awful things. And I was like, oh my gosh, I will never go there. Those people, ugh. And then I went there only one day, I know, but you can watch the video. And honestly, I want to go back. I like it there so much. The people were so friendly and respectful, and honestly, more friendly or respectful than in Germany, where I come from. And I would have never thought that. So that's why just stay open-minded, you know? Just go for it, trust your gut. Maybe do some research before you go, but in the end, yeah, like I said, it's not how the media portrays some countries to be. So traveling taught me a lot to unlearn, and I'm still learning. And don't let any myths or media hold you back. The world is not as scary as you think it is. Most of the time it's even more beautiful than you would have imagined. So let me know in the comments which are some things you used to believe. Are there other things as well? And I hope you have a good day. See you in the next one. Bye!